Hi everyone, this is a short video on how to create a photo gallery and things to think about for a photo gallery. I wanted to give you an example of what a good photo gallery is. If you think about our discussion on images, we talked about how good pictures help tell a story, and each image has a lot of depth to it. It'll have tone, it will convey a story in and of itself. The New York Times does a great job with lots of these. I just wanted to highlight how they presented and used photo galleries to help tell the story about what was going on in Ferguson back in August. And one of the things that they had done is they would chronicle each day of the worst of the protests and what was happening there. And so you can navigate through to the various different kinds of things. So what you'll notice is on each photograph there's a good caption that explains what's going on, and each photo is very different and expresses something slightly different about what's going on. And you see the variety of viewpoints and perspectives. Notice there's not a sameness to the photos, so you get a very different taste and glimpse of what's happening over the course of the event. So that's really the best idea for a photo gallery. The best photo galleries have at least four photos. You don't want to have a photo gallery that has 50 photos that makes people, just keep continually clicking. Typically, anywhere from 4 to about 20 photos, depending on what you're trying to convey. And you can use photo galleries for a variety of different things. You can use it to capture an event like this one. You can use them in an order or a chronology to explain how to do something. So think about different ways that you can use photo galleries to help you tell your stories. You do want to make sure that you have good captions that tell you something more beyond what's just happening in the photograph. You want it to have good details and facts. Think like a reporter. Think about the who, the what, why, when, where, and how that can help you tell what's going on in the photographs. You'll also want to make sure that you identify the photographer or the source of the image. Even if it's yourself, give yourself credit for shooting the photograph. So once you have your photos selected, and look at the previous video on sizing photos because you want to make sure your photos are sized appropriately. Notice in this case how all of the photos are the same perspective and the same size. You want to make sure that you don't have like very weird sizes or different sizes. This helps you, that way you don't get lost in the photo gallery when they're all similar in size and perspective. So once you have all your photos selected and you've gotten them uploaded, you can use your add media function in WordPress, and you can upload them to your media gallery. If you've already uploaded the photos, you can pull them from your media library. And what you're going to do is, instead of inserting just one picture, you're going to create a gallery. And what's nice in this is you can pick as many as you want that are from this. So I'm going to pick 4. And then if you decide, oh, I don't want that picture, I can just check it. So it's pretty easy to add and subtract photos from there. And then I create my new gallery, and it allows me to move these around. These are drag and drop if I decide the order. If I decide, oh shoot, I forgot a photo, I can go back to the gallery and add another one, add to gallery. So now I have this nice photo. I can also reverse the order. So they make it very easy to add and remove photographs. If I decide, oh, you know what is this anime photo doing in there, I can take that out. And what's nice about WordPress has several galleries that are built in. Now what I'm using is the built-in gallery function that comes with WordPress, and if you use Jetpack on your website. There are a variety of gallery plugins that you can use that enhance functionality and go well beyond what WordPress will do. One of the most popular, it's called NextGen Gallery. Which allows you to do a lot of different things. I'm just showing you the basics from the WordPress gallery, and this is all that I want you to create for the assignment for class. So what you're going to do is choose at least 4 photographs. Make sure that the photographs tell a story. This doesn't really tell a story, but you want to make sure that they're in some kind of order and they convey some meaning. And then once you've, in this case, I'm going to choose a slideshow. You can insert the gallery. And what you'll notice is all of the pictures appear here. And if you look in the text, you get this thing. And you'll notice that this has popped up a few times in WordPress, like when we insert a Google Maps, or if you embed a YouTube video, you get this thing that's called a shortcode. And it looks a little bit like HTML, but it's a little bit different because it has the square brackets. That's how you know it's a shortcode. And basically what that is it's WordPress specific code that allows you to do something on your page. So if we preview this, we can see what the action is for our photo gallery. And in this case, we get the nice little built-in WordPress slideshow. Pretty easy. So you get a taste of that. So that's a nice, very simple built-in slideshow. And as it said, there's different kinds. It has 5 built-in types. You can do thumbnails, you can do a slideshow, you can do a circle, you can do a mosaic, tile mosaic. So there's a lot of different types of photo galleries that are options. So give it a try, see what you come up with, and that's the post that's due. So go ahead and give that a shot. And hopefully, if the snow lets up, I'll see you on Friday.